Welcome to Prolingo Talk. I'm Kaif, and today, we're diving into an adventure that will help you learn English in a fun way, Treasure Island. Don't worry, you won't need to read the entire book. We'll explore a simplified version, perfect for practicing your listening and vocabulary skills. First, I'll narrate the story in easy English. Then, I'll highlight key words and explain them simply. Finally, you'll get to practice by repeating after me, pausing, or writing down what you hear. Are you ready? Let's start. The story. Treasure Island. Long ago, in a seaside village, there stood a cozy inn called the Admiral Benbow. A boy named Jim Hawkins lived there with his family. Days at the inn were calm, only a handful of guests visited, and nothing unusual happened, until one fateful morning a mysterious sailor arrived. He was tall, rugged, and carried himself with a rough edge. His face bore a scar, and he often seemed on edge. Every day, he climbed a hill overlooking the sea with his telescope, scanning the horizon. He drank rum and sang eerie pirate tunes, unsettling the other guests. His name was Billy Bones. Billy paid Jim a silver coin each month to keep watch for a one-legged sailor. Jim didn't understand why Billy was so anxious, but he sensed the man was running from someone. Then, a blind visitor named Pew appeared at the inn. He handed Billy the black spot, a pirate's warning of danger. Billy grew deathly pale and collapsed, his heart failing. After Billy's passing, Jim and his mother discovered coins and, most importantly, a treasure map. The map revealed where the legendary pirate Captain Flint had buried his gold. Jim shared the map with Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney. They decided to sail in search of the treasure, hiring a ship named the Hispaniola and Captain Smollett. Jim joined as a cabin boy. On board, they met Long John Silver, the cook. Silver had one leg and used a wooden crutch, but his cheerful manner and amusing tales made him popular. He even had a parrot that squawked, "Pieces of 8." At first, everyone trusted Silver, but Jim uncovered a secret. Silver and several crew members were pirates. They planned to seize the treasure once it was found. Jim warned Captain Smollett and his allies. When they reached Treasure Island, Jim encountered Ben Gunn, a man who had been living alone on the island for years. Ben had already found the treasure. While the pirates fought over the map, Jim bravely took command of the ship and assisted his friends. The pirates searched in vain, unaware Ben had moved the treasure. In the end, the honest crew triumphed. They recovered the treasure and returned home wealthy. Jim had transformed from a timid boy into a courageous young man. Vocabulary practice. Let's go over some important words. By the sea, close to the ocean. Example, the inn stood by the sea. Inn, a small place for travelers to stay. Example, we spent the night at a quiet inn. Rough, tough or strong in appearance. Example, the sailor looked rough and weathered. Scar, a mark left after an injury. Example, he carried a scar on his cheek. Nervous, feeling worried or uneasy. Example, Jim felt nervous around the sailor, watching for someone, looking out for a particular person. Example, he was watching for any sign of trouble. Keep an eye out, to stay alert and watch carefully. Example, keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. Pale, skin that looks very white, often due to fear. Example, she turned pale at the news. Collapse, to fall down suddenly, often due to shock or illness. Example, he collapsed after hearing the warning. Adventure, an exciting and daring journey. Example, the trip became a thrilling adventure. Voyage, a long journey, especially by sea. Example, their voyage lasted several weeks. Strict, someone who follows rules very closely. Example, the captain was strict with his crew. Take over the ship, to seize control of a ship. Example, the pirates tried to take over the ship, right away, immediately. Example, please come here right away. Walked off, to leave a place quietly or without notice. Example, Jim walked off into the woods.